The Beautiful Fairy and the Magic Garden. Once upon a time, in a land far beyond the tallest mountains and deepest oceans, there was a magical forest. In the heart of the forest was a beautiful fairy named Lila. She was no ordinary fairy. Her wings shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow, and when she flew, the air sparkled behind her. Lila lived in a magical garden where flowers bloomed in every color imaginable. But these flowers weren't just ordinary flowers. They sang. Every morning, as the sun rose, the garden would come alive with the most wonderful music, and it made everyone in the forest happy. One day, Lila noticed something strange. The flowers were quiet, the trees were still, and the air felt heavy with sadness. Lila fluttered over to her favorite rose bush, where her best friend, a wise old owl named Oliver, lived. "Oliver, why is the garden so quiet today?" she asked, concerned. Oliver blinked his big eyes and said, "The magic of the garden is fading, Lila. It needs something very special to come back to life." "What does it need?" Lila asked eagerly. "It needs kindness," Oliver hooted softly. "Only a heart full of kindness can bring back the magic." Lila thought about this for a moment and then smiled. She knew exactly what to do. She flew to the edge of the forest, where a little village stood. There she saw children playing and people working. But she also noticed that some people were sad or tired, and others seemed to have forgotten how to smile. With a gentle wave of her hand, Lila sprinkled fairy dust in the air. "Kindness can brighten the darkest days," she whispered. Then she flew down to the children and started helping them play together, making sure no one was left out. She whispered sweet words to those who were feeling lonely and helped others find joy in the simplest things. Soon, laughter filled the village. People smiled at each other, helped one another, and shared happy moments. Lila's heart swelled with joy as she watched the village glow with kindness. As the sun began to set, Lila flew back to her magical garden. To her surprise, the flowers had started to hum a soft melody. The trees swayed gently, and the whole garden seemed to sparkle with a renewed light. "You did it, Lila," Oliver said with a proud hoot. "Your kindness brought back the magic." From that day on, the garden never lost its song again. Lila continued to spread kindness wherever she went, knowing that it was the most powerful magic of all. And so, in the magical forest, the beautiful fairy Lila lived happily, surrounded by the sweet music of her garden and the joy of all the friends she made along the way.